Welcome back to On the Record, the Unseen Tapes. The next star whose story we taped was Tammy Wynette, the First Lady of Country Music. Unfortunately, Tammy became ill just before we taped the show, and it was of great concern to me that she'd be able to do the interview. But like the trooper she is, Tammy came through like a champ. One story we didn't have time for on the show that was aired was her first trip to Nashville. It shows very graphically how show business can get into your blood. You sang on one occasion right across the street from the Grand Ole Opry House, the Ryman Auditorium downtown. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
Well, I had come with two disc jockeys and their wives from Birmingham, and it was my first time to be Nashville's DJ convention, and I was just thrilled to death. I'd see some artist walking down the street, and I'd just go crazy. Oh, Lord, look at, there's so-and-so. So we were standing across the street from the Ryman one night. It was cold, and this flatbed truck was sitting out there, and there was four guys on the flatbed truck picking and singing, and they had a sign that said, anybody can sing. So I saw a guy standing there by the sign, and it was Weno Radio, WNO. And I went up and I said, does that sign mean what it says? I mean, can I sing? He said, yeah. So I sung You Cheating Heart on the flatbed truck outside of the Ryman. And then had to go back home and start back in the beauty shop again. That didn't do it. But it just set me on fire. I wanted to go so bad.
Kind of hard to go back to the beauty shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
During the Bush-Clinton presidential campaign, there was some controversy about a comment made by Hillary Clinton concerning Tammy. Here's Tammy's side of that story. Before I leave, Stand By Your Man. What a wonderful song. Tammy, you'll be singing that when you're 85. But Stand By Your Man created a controversy recently, in recent years, with the First Lady in Washington, and it really upset you. During the Clinton campaign for the presidency, Bill and Hillary Clinton were on the 60 Minutes show following the Super Bowl, making their case. And then what, in that interview, what did Hillary say?
Well, she said that she wasn't some little woman baking cookies and standing by her man like Tammy Wynette. So,
what upset you?
Well,
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It upset me, and it upset my husband, too. I didn't know why she would want to pull me into something like that. You know, I thought what she was doing was defending him anyway. They were asking questions about the so-called girl that he was supposed to have had an affair with, and she was trying to answer questions and be very diplomatic, and I just didn't think that she should have slammed me that way because I didn't deserve it. I didn't want to be talked about by her and, you know, like that. So my husband said, well, she'll have to apologize.
Well, what did you feel was a slam?
Well, her saying, I'm not some little old woman. I didn't like being called some little old woman. Doing baking cookies, stand by her man, you know, shoot.
So did you finally get in touch with her?
Yeah, we did. She was going to call the next day and apologize, and this was awful in me, but I wouldn't answer the phone. I just wouldn't answer the phone.
You wouldn't take her call?
No. And Burt Reynolds called.
She had Burt Reynolds to call?
And he said, Tammy, take Hillary's call. And I said, boy, and this is the limit. When she goes all the way around to you to get me to take a phone call. So I did, and she called, and I talked with her, and she apologized and said that she was very sorry that she was answering questions very quickly, and she didn't intend to, you know, make any harsh remark about me or the song or whatever. And she said, when I come through Nashville sometime, we'll stop and have tea. And I said, fine. So
have you subsequently spent any time with her?
I've worked for 4 presidents, and I don't think it's going to be 5.